One of the biggest frustrations that recruiters feel in our business comes in dealing with candidates. The candidate tells you that she's interested, but then she doesn't get you the resume, and you keep calling that person and you're wondering why she's not getting you the information when she said, I'm interested in your opportunity. Or they go and they interview with your client, but they're not getting back with you. A lot of times that means, I like you. I really like you, and I don't want to hurt your feelings. So I'm going to tell you what I think you need to hear so that you like me also, and not what the truth is. So how can we sift through all this? How can we determine which candidates are the ones we actually want to put in the process? Remember, it's not just good candidates that are good performers that you want to put in your process. It's good candidates who are good performers that you can actually close a deal with. We need to determine at the beginning of the process which candidates fit that criterion. There's 4 steps to this. First, you need to disregard what they tell you. Don't put a lot of weight into their words. Secondly, you need to realize that at the end of the day, the candidate is going to do what's in his or her best interest. It's not the relationship that you have with this candidate, it's what's in their best interest. That takes priority. In the hierarchy of needs, their own interests take priority over their relationship with you. The third step is you need to find out specifically what is it that's motivating them and show them specifically how your client's opportunity is going to get them that. Number 4, you need to test that candidate. You need to give them little tests. This is what I'm talking about. Watch this video clip and I'll tell you some specific action items that you can use with a candidate today to help you figure out which ones you want to put in the process. So we don't look at what they're telling us. Oh yes, I'm interested, but I'm going to no-show the appointment. Yes, I'm interested, and I told you I'd get this information to you, but I didn't follow through on that. We look at their actions to be able to predict the patterns of human behavior. The same thing if you play poker. How many of you guys play poker? You look at the betting patterns and the betting behaviors of everybody around you. When that changes, you know that something's up. So some specific actions that you want to give a candidate. The first one is this. When they tell you they're going to get you the resume, say, when should I expect to see that come across the email? It's a very passive way to say, when am I going to hold you accountable? When should I expect to see that come across the email? And you document that date. So let's just say it's a Tuesday. When should I expect to see that resume come across the email? I'll get it to you by Thursday. Terrific. I'll call you Thursday afternoon. We'll go over your background in more detail, and then we'll just take this a step at a time and see where it goes. Terrific. And if it doesn't come Thursday, call them on Friday and say, hey, Gina, you said you're going to get this to me. I didn't see that. If you can get that to me today, that'll be terrific. If they don't get it to you that day, that could mean one of several things. We don't know exactly what it means. It could mean they're interested, but they got sick. It could mean that they're not interested. Or it could mean that they're interested and they're incompetent. Or it could mean that they like you, but they don't want to hurt your feelings. We don't know what it means. That's why we need to make our decisions based on the actions that a candidate gives us. If I have a candidate that really wants to go for it, I'm going to give them extra tests also. I'm going to say, in addition to your resume, email me a document that tells me what's special about you. In other words, if I presented you to an employer and they said, why should I hire this person? What would be 3 reasons why they should hire you? Things that might not even be on your resume. And next to each one of those reasons, come up with something real specific and something quantifiable and measurable. When do you think I should expect to see that come across the email? I'll get it to you by Friday. Terrific. The candidates that don't get that to you, I'm not saying don't rule them out, but keep an eye on them. Realize that they told you they would do something and they didn't do it. The candidate that you're looking for, the one that you want to put a lot of confidence in, is the one that actually gets you information when they said they would. Remember, we can't control other people. Candidate control, it doesn't exist. We've all been taught that you've got to control the candidate. You can't do it. Don't fight it. Instead, learn to influence them. Find out what is it that they want, help them get that, and put your confidence in those candidates that truly have a high likelihood of going forward. If we're going to lose out on a candidate, lose out early in the process, not at the end. Good luck with your candidate recruiting.